everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Rayanne, and I am getting my Bachelor of Arts in Elementary Education. As a friendly reminder, we will not be going over any course content. This is the week of September 13th, and I hope you enjoy this video. Hey guys, good afternoon. It's Saturday, September 12th, and I just want to give you guys an update on what's been happening. So first things first, super exciting. I got an email Friday from my mentor. However, I didn't read it until today. And it was about my demonstration teaching application. So if you guys don't know, I am in my third term at WGU, and I'm supposed to be doing PCE this fall. And I don't know what that's going to be like because of COVID. However, I am planning on doing the fall 2021 demonstration teaching cohort. So the email from my mentor told me that I have 5 months to start my application for demonstration teaching. So that brings us to February 1st. That's when I can start the application process. And then the application needs to be completed by April 1st. So 5 months from now, I will be starting that process, and that makes me super excited, super nervous, super, I don't know, everything. All of these emotions, and I'm honestly, bottom line, I'm just super excited and I can't wait. So that's some exciting news I have. So other things that happened yesterday is I got my performance assessment back from the evaluators. It was 36 hours late, which is annoying enough. However, they sent it back with one tiny revision that I thought was kind of annoying, but I went ahead, I fixed it, and I resubmitted it about 7:30, 8 o'clock last night. So hopefully that'll be done and back to me by the 14th. However, with their track record of 36 hours being late the first time around, I doubt I will get that back on time this time around. So that is what it is. However, the next thing on my list to talk about with you guys today is my MTEL Communication and Literacy exam. I took that back on August 15th, and I got my score report emailed to me last night at 10 p.m. So I went ahead, I opened up that email, and that exam has 2 subtests. So there's a reading subtest and a writing subtest. So I passed the reading subtest. I don't know what my score is because they blank it out. They don't even tell you what your score is, just that you passed. And I'm like, well, I want to know what I actually scored, but you don't get a number. If you fail, however, like I didn't pass the writing portion, you get a number. So you have to get a 240 or better to pass. On my writing subtest, I got a 234, so I missed the passing mark by like 6 points, which is infuriating. But it's okay. So I ended up going on the MTEL website, and I purchased the writing subtest, and I scheduled it to be on November 21st. It's a Saturday, and that is the week of Thanksgiving, which makes me excited because I will start that week off taking my exam on a Saturday, and I will end that week with some good food and good company, socially distanced if that's still a thing. But Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday, so I will start it off again, like I said, taking that exam, and then I had the whole week off from work. I will probably do some schoolwork, probably not much, because I want to relax and enjoy my week off. But that is it. It's something that I do every year. I take that week off. I obviously won't be doing that when I'm teaching because we get a half day on Wednesday anyway, around here anyway, and then we're off that Thursday and Friday. So, but that's my favorite holiday, and I'm excited for that exam because I think that this next time around I will pass it. So what is happening the next few months is in October, let's rewind, in September, in a few weeks on the 26th, I have my objective assessment for planning and presentation in elementary ed. And then on October 10th, I have the MTEL general curriculum that has 2 subtests, that has a math subtest and a multi-subject subtest. And then on November 21st, I have the we just talked about it, the writing subtest for my basic skills exam. So that's pretty much all I have going on. I will add that after planning and presentation, those are the only 4 courses that are in my term. And then after that, I accelerate. So I believe, let me get my schedule here. After that, I will bring in language arts instruction and intervention. And then after that, I'll bring in PCE, depending on if I'm doing it. If I'm not doing PCE, I will bring in another methods class. I'm just not sure which one. Probably science or social studies. I honestly don't know. But there really isn't much going on. So I've already completed the performance assessment for planning and presentation. I completed the objective assessment for reading methods. And like I said before, I submitted my performance assessment for that class. Should be back soon. And I only have the objective assessment for planning and presentation, and then the next class I'm going to bring up is language arts, and that has an objective assessment and a performance assessment, and then it's just PCE for this term. So I'm pretty much wrapping up this term, and it's the middle of September, and my term ends New Year's Eve. So I feel like I'm ahead of the game. I might even add more classes to my term. I don't know what's happening I don't know what's happening with PCE. So it's kind of all up in the air. We're gonna play this term by year and just hope for the best. So with that, I will check in with you guys later on. Hey there everybody, so let's talk about what I've completed so far this week for studying. So on Monday, I was studying competencies 4 through 6 for planning and presentation in elementary education. And I honestly didn't feel that great about it because I was kind of like fake listening while I was at work. And not even that I wasn't feeling it on Monday. So I was like, all right, Rayanne, I gotta really buckle down and do this stuff on Tuesday. So I did. I listened to it on Tuesday and I feel much better about it. So I feel good about the first 6 competencies of this class. So tomorrow I'm going to move on to competencies 7, 8, and 9. I will study those tomorrow and hopefully I feel good. And then on Friday, I'm gonna do a review. So when I do a review, what I like to do is I like to combine all of my playlists that I have into one big playlist. It'll maybe be 2 hours long, so it's not that big. So I'll combine it and I will listen to that. And hopefully after that, I will come home Friday night. I won't do much, but that weekend, this upcoming weekend, I will take my pre-objective assessment and see how I do. Hopefully I pass, because don't forget, I have scheduled my objective assessment for September 26th. Sorry, I had to look at my calendar. So I did do that, so I need to make sure that I am prepared come that Saturday because I want to be able to pass it and get it done. So I also have some good news. Finally, my task for reading methods came back today. So let's do a little bit of math here. So I submitted it Friday, September 11th at around 7:30, 8 o'clock. And it came back today, September 16th at around noontime. So it was like 40-ish hours late. So not super thrilled. Word to the wise, please, please, please make sure when you are submitting performance assessments that everything is perfect, because you do not want to wait 5 days and then they say, hey, here is a revision that is silly because you forgot something. Kind of what I did. So I forgot something and I didn't even put it in there, and I was just like, oh no, I was so annoyed with myself. So the first time my test came back, I did my revision, but then it took 5 days to come back. So I was waiting a week and a half for this to come back, and that's nuts. Like, I remember being upset when we only had 3 days. Now they have 5, and if you get a revision, that could be potentially 10 days. So make sure your stuff is good before you submit it. Don't make any silly mistakes like I did. I know we're all human, so it happens, and it is what it is. So, but it came back, it's done, and I'm officially 63% done. Now, I told you guys earlier that I got an email from my mentor about my demonstration teaching schedule thing. So I have to apply for demonstration teaching starting on February 1st. So there's a schedule we have to keep as student teacher candidates. If you don't know what that is, go into our student teaching handbook and or guidebook, whatever they want to call it, and take a look at it because it tells you what you need to have done for the spring student teaching cohort and the fall teaching cohort. So I'm going to be doing the 2021 fall student teaching cohort. So I'm excited for it, but I have to keep to a schedule. I have to make sure that I finish so many competency units before a certain time. So my process for the application starts on February 1st and it finishes on April 1st. So I have a lot of things to do in only a few months' time, and that starts in 5 months. So I need to get my stuff going. So what I ended up doing earlier today is I made an Excel spreadsheet to help me keep on track, and I will share that stuff with you guys in this video as well. So let's go take a look at that Excel spreadsheet. Hey guys, so this is the video I wanted to show you on my Excel spreadsheet that I created earlier today. So if you look under the column A, these are all the classes that I have in my degree plan. Column B is what they're worth in terms of competency units. Column C is their competency units, but if you look, these are the ones that are actually completed, okay? Column D is whether it was a transfer credit, if I completed it in term 1, term 2, term 3, term 4, or term 5, okay? And then this bottom row down here, this total row, this green row, says our total competency units of 120. That's, you know, a basic, well, not a basic, but any bachelor's degree is 120 credits. I've completed 75, and that equates to 63% of my degree. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love knowing how much I've completed in terms of percent-wise. So I know it always seems like, oh, it's 63%, but yeah, but it seems like way more. Like it seems like I like hearing, oh, I'm 63% done with my entire degree plan. I just like that. And then if you look up here in this highlighted area up here, I have dates February 1st, March 1st, April 1st, May 1st, June 1st, and July 1st. So for all of our student teacher candidates, we have to do a demonstration teaching cohort. And in order to do that, we need to stay on top of some things. So as I said earlier, I got that email from my mentor about what I need to be doing. So for February 1st, if you look on this green bar here, I have to have 15 competency units left in my degree plan. Right now, I currently only have 27 left, not including demonstration teaching. So that means I have to have 15 completed by February 1st, 12 completed by March 1st, 9 by April 1st, 6 by May 1st, 3 by June 1st, and by July 1st, I should only have my demonstration teaching to complete. So this seems like a lot, and it feels like a lot, and in reality, it is a lot, but that's okay. So earlier today, I told you guys I completed my reading methods. That's this guy right here, and I did complete it. So when I completed it, before I completed it, this red bar said 30 all the way across, but when I put in that 3, it says 27. So the sooner that I get to this 15, the better. Eventually, I will be in term 4. So this blue area is my term 4. And if you look over on this side, where it says complete by, I have a complete by February 1st, March 1st, so on and so forth. So I need to complete my science methods class by February 1st. However, I will probably complete that some point in January because that is when my term starts, and that is the first term in the first class in my term. So I'll probably complete that relatively easily. So you might be a little bit confused as to why, oh, you only have to finish up to science methods. No, if you think about it, I have to complete my third term first. So I have planning and presentation in my third term, and then I have these two down here, language arts, and hopefully PCE. So if you look, those numbers I just put in, made this green box 18 instead of 27. So now when I start term 4, and I complete my science methods by February 1st, I'll get my 3 credits, and I will have my 15 credits. They'll both be green, I will be good to go. And then I will move on to my math methods. I'll get my 3 credits. I'll enter that, and then I'll have my 12 credits for March 1st, and I will move on. And then my social studies methods, I'll get my 3 credits when I complete that by April 1st, and I'll get my 9 credits or less. I will be on track. This is going to help me keep me on track. That's the whole point of this. So again, I'll get my 3 credits for elementary, visual, and performing arts methods, get my 3 credits for that, 6 credits left before May 1st. And then again, for my elementary physical education and health methods, get my 3 credits by June 1st. And I will squeeze in elementary disciplinary literacy so that everything is green. Okay, that's the idea, that's the goal here. It's gonna help keep me on track is the idea. So by the end, I won't have any red. So as you can see, it does get pretty red pretty quick. So that's kind of how I'm going to be working this whole thing. I hope that you can use this for yourself. The only things I did is I copied and pasted all of the courses from my degree plan. That's all that I did. How many credits they're worth, what term they were in. And the only thing I used for this was I put in a formula equals 102, which is 102 competency units is what I have to complete before student teaching. So you don't count what's in student teaching. So that's why there's only 102, not 120, minus the sum of the courses I've already completed. And I did that for, oopsie, I don't want to do that. No. Nope, don't. Yep, get out of here. What's that? Okay, out of there. I don't want to be editing things that I don't need to be editing. But anyway, that's what I did for every single one of these red boxes. So once they're all green, I know that I'm good to go. It's a good visual aid for me. So I hope that you can use this to your advantage, and let me know. Let me know how it works for you guys. I hope it works well for me, and I hope that you guys can make your own. It was really, really very, very easy. So if I can do it, you guys can do it too. Hey there everybody, so you just saw my Excel spreadsheet that I'm going to use to keep myself on track for my demonstration teaching application for the fall 2021 demonstration teaching cohort. Whew, that's a mouthful. So anyway, that's what I'm going to use to keep myself on track so I can easily at a glance see how many competency units I have left to complete during my application process. So I'll keep you guys updated on how that works and if it does help me stay motivated and on track. Hopefully it does, but if it doesn't, it's not that big of a deal. But I will catch you guys later. Hey there everybody, it's Friday evening and around 8:30, 9 o'clock. It's rather late for me, so don't laugh. The last time I talked to you guys was Wednesday, and I was talking about how I was gonna review. So I did review yesterday, Thursday, competencies 4 through 6, and I have to tell you, I feel so much better about it, even though I only listened to those playlists for half the day. The only reason I did half the day was because that playlist is particularly small, about maybe 22 to 25 minutes, so I didn't find the need to really have to study the whole 8 hours at work, so I didn't, and that's okay. You don't have to study for 8 hours a day. I typically don't study for 8 hours a day. I just have an 8-hour work day, so that's just how it typically works out. Anyway, so I feel really good about Thursday and competencies 4 through 6, and I also did the review today for competencies 7 through 9. And I feel really good about those too. However, I will say I was having a hard time grasping these competencies, so I did listen to my playlist all day today, and I usually don't. The only time I do that is when I have trouble grasping the competencies, but by the end of the day, I definitely got the information, and I feel really good about it. So with that being said, I'm going to take this weekend off and just enjoy myself. I'm not going to do any studying. I'm going to do the things I need to do, and I will check in with you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching to the very end of this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for future videos. Happy studying!